welcome to Prophix, and thanks for stopping by. Prophix is a corporate performance management solution covering all aspects of reporting, budgeting, forecasting, and consolidations. We help organizations centralize their data from all their data sources into a single version of the truth that eliminates the pain of Excel and puts the power in the hands of finance professionals to truly own their processes. Prophix is a 100% web-based application, meaning you can access it anywhere, anytime, on any device. We get you started with three primary dashboards. The first one looking at mostly job information, the second one looking at more financial information, and the third one, our infamous cash board, looking at all of the main industry KPIs and comparing those to benchmarks. Now, as users log in, they can interact with the data. They can drill up and drill down on things such as project managers. They could drill down to the transactional detail, but we can also send them on a guided path of analysis, which then sends them on to a subsequent report. In this case, I've gone to my integrated financial statements. This is one of the platform reports that comes with Prophix. And so as we kind of come in here, you can see you can filter between different things like time periods. Prophix runs on its own database, so you can see all this data stored over time. But it continues to take the user on a further guided path of analysis. As we jump into our income statement, looking at budget versus actuals, my eyes draw towards our airfare variance here. And as I want to know more, Prophix gives users the ability to be very self-sufficient. And so everything in Prophix is 100% mouse driven for the end user. It gives them the ability to slice and dice and click and drag. All of this is made possible by the centralized structure of Prophix. Everybody is using a single version of the truth, a single way of calculating things, and a single way of rolling up your data. This is really key to gaining trust in your data across the organization. As I now go into this variance, I've put companies on my columns and departments on my rows. In this case, I can see that the combination of Porter Industries and the estimation department is making up the majority of that variance. Now, imagine you could apply that same notion, that same approach to your WIP reporting. In this case, looking at a standard WIP, again, this comes with Prophix, gives you the ability to see your margin fade. Prophix stores data over time, and so margin fade is something you can actually see over time. And as we want to drill into this information further, we take that same premise and that same approach and simply apply it to our WIP. Now we could take our phases, drag those onto the rows, take our actual cost to date plus cost to complete, drag that onto our columns, and now I can quickly and easily see which two phases are on track to have a margin fade. So hopefully I can catch that early enough. Further then, I can drill into my cost codes on those phases and understand specifically in scaling which of my cost codes is making up my variance. And then in steel, my subcontractors is making up my variance as well. So this is a little bit on the reporting components of Prophix. As well, we cover everything under the roof of budgeting and planning and forecasting. This would include including your workflow to manage the collaboration, getting you away from using Excel and Outlook to facilitate that process, and bringing all that data into a single solution. So whether it's budgeting your P&L, whether it's forecasting your cash flows, spreading data over time to be able to see that cost to complete over the months that are remaining on the job, Prophix gives you the ability to forecast all of your data sets, including your cash flows, including your resources, and gives people a simple, easy to use interface to actually know when they have tasks that are needed for them to be done. If you have any further questions, we'd love to hear from you at construction@prophix.com.